You think you're knowledgeable in world football. You know all the up-and-coming players from the Osasunas and the Sheffield Uniteds of the world. Maybe even an occasional rising star from Santos or Newell's Old Boys. But football is everywhere. And I am sure that unless you follow us here at Sangalo, you have never heard of this revelation of a player. And you know what? You should. He is full of potential and a star in the making. Today we want to tell you a story about a young Laotian player who's actually starred for not one, but two of the teams we have featured on Sangalo. The Laotian superstar Bounphachan Bounkong captained Young Elephants FC to an invincible season in 2023, and at the end of his season there was loaned out to Cambodian giants Prodigy Laotian to win the 23-24 double with them as well. He plays on both wings as well as a center midfielder and is a remarkable player in all three positions. Bounphachan was born in Savannakhet, the second largest city in Laos, located southwest of the country along the Mekong River on the border with Thailand, and which was established all the way back in 1542. It is also known as Kaison Prom Vihan, after the first leader of Laos following the dissolution of the Kingdom of Laos in the 1970s. Besides being Bounphachan's birthplace, it is also home to several Buddhist monasteries and temples, as well as a Catholic cathedral, representing the mix of population in the city. The Lao, Wat Sai Ni Pum, which is one of the oldest and largest monasteries in southern Laos, the Vietnamese Buddhist temple Dieu Giak Pagoda, and the Chinese Buddhist temple, as well as St. Teresa's Catholic Church. I think I should probably focus on Bounphachan Bounkong. This still is a video about him and football. So, he grew up in Savannakhet and played football for local Savan teams, first for Savan United and then for Tip Savan FC, excelling for both teams, and all that before even reaching 18. His talent was evident, and Bounphachan played in all of Laos' youth national teams. Take a look at his beauty of a goal against Vietnam at the 2015 AFF Under-16 tournament. He also played at the Under-19 in 2017 when he was only 16 years old, and then in the Under-21 and the senior national team at the age of 17. So at 17, and ahead of the 2018 season, Bounphachan made the move to the ambitious project of Young Elephants from the capital Vientiane, who had just changed ownership from the Lao Football Federation to Singaporean Jason Lim, and were looking to make a run to the top of Laotian football. You can watch the video about them here. Well, very quickly, Bounphachan was an integral part of the team, starting and playing consistently. In his debut for the club, he supplied the winning assist in a 1-0 victory against Master 7, but he only ended the season with one goal, a penalty in the final game of the season. In October 2018, at the end of season break, still not 18, Bounphachan scored his first international goal in a friendly match against Mongolia, cementing himself as a star. The year of adapting to a new city and a new team were over, and the next season was much better. Young Elephants were having a much better season themselves, finishing third after finishing only sixth the year before. Bounphachan's leadership had made him vice-captain, and he captained some of the matches. The goals and assists started arriving more consistently from the left flank, and it was clear Bounphachan was a star in the making. He started the season with a goal and assist against Master 7 and just kept going. Bounphachan finished the season even sweeter than he started it, scoring his first hat-trick against Evo United in an incredibly dominant 8-1 victory in the last game of the season. The 2020 season was slightly shorter than other seasons, having only 12 games. And of course, we know by now how Bounphachan starts and ends seasons. He provided a beautiful assist in the first game of the 2020 season in a draw against Ezra FC, and finished the season with 4 goals and 5 assists, mostly from the left wing. Honestly, he would have probably scored more if all his games were against Vientiane FC. He had 3 goals and 2 assists in the 2 games against them. On top of that, he led the club to win its first Lao FF Cup, captaining the club in the finals, beating Mangat United 2-1. At the end of the season, Bounphachan was rewarded with the captain's armband full time. The 2021 season was cancelled after 2 games, in which he scored 3 goals and assisted 1, and so we reached the 2022 season, and another masterclass of football by Bounphachan and Young Elephants FC. Switching positions to play mainly as center midfielder did not stop him from, of course, starting the season with 2 goals from the bench in a 3-1 win. However, more remarkably, he captained the club to an invincible season and the first league title of his career and the club's history, in addition to also winning the cup. You can watch our video about the actually 2 invincible seasons of the club if you click on the pop-up right here. But maybe wait till the end of this video first. Bounphachan finished the season with 8 goals and 9 assists and was crucial for the club's efforts. But it doesn't end there. The club took part in the AFC Cup of 2022, and although losing all 3 games, Bounphachan scored a goal in each of the games of the group stage. And not only that, on the international level, representing the Laos Under-23 national team, Bounphachan led the club to the semi-finals of the AFF Under-23 Championship for the ASEAN members, winning the MVP of the tournament with incredible performances, scoring 2 goals. Then, in 2023, Bounphachan's career exploded even more. Captaining the club to another invincible season, Bounphachan was unstoppable, finishing the season with 16 goals and 7 assists in 13 matches. Sure, that includes a game against Bounphachan FC, who had fallen apart mid-season, in which Young Elephants won 15-0, and Bounphachan finished with 4 goals and 5 assists. But even so, it is as impressive as it gets. Bounphachan won Player of the Year in Laos, proving game in and game out that he has what it takes to make it big. And, as I know you're all curious, yes, he did score in the first game of the season against Namta United. At the end of the season, it was time for Bounphachan to make the jump to a bigger league and break the glass ceiling, or maybe I should say grass ceiling. And he went on loan to Cambodian giants Prodigy FC, who challenged for the Cambodian title season after season, becoming the first Laotian player to ever play in the Cambodian top division. Sverieng FC took the time to ease him in, and it worked out wonderfully. After 3 games coming on as a cameo off the bench, Bounphachan finally got a chance in the starting lineup and took it with both feet, crossing the ball that led to the own goal that gave Sverieng the lead against Angkor Sinche. Next game against Angkor Tiger FC, Bounphachan came off the bench for the last 13 minutes and scored his first goal for the club, and the club's final goal of the game, winning 5-2. The next game, an assist, and the one after, 2 goals and an assist. But Bounphachan's form really picked up toward the end of the season. In the final 8 games of the regular season, in which he played 7, Bounphachan scored 5 goals and had 3 assists. Then, in the 3 games of the championship round, Bounphachan scored 2 and added another 1 assist. Bounphachan finished the debut season in the Cambodian Premier League with 12 goals and 8 assists. Not too shabby at all for a young player in his first year abroad. Following his successful season, Sverieng extended his loan from Young Elephants, and we are hoping he will have another great season for the club, and who knows to what heights the future will take him. Sukhofon Vongchengkham is widely regarded as the best Laotian player in history. He is the most capped player and second in goals for the national team, and is having a tremendous career in Thailand. Bounphachan is still relatively early in his career, however, with the quality that he has shown so far, and with the leap in quality of Laotian football, we certainly believe he's got what it takes to make it big. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and keep watching videos. Let us know in the comments how far you think Bounphachan will go and how much more will Laotian football grow and develop. And remember, football is everywhere.